Security Command issued an all-points alert after the fall of Zebes. The alert concerns bioform Samus-Aran, also known as the Hunter. Subject is a female hominid and is heavily armed and extremely dangerous. Subject uses a powered armor suit of unknown design in battle, along with a number of potent beam and concussive weapons. All combat units are instructed to terminate Aran on sight, preferably in a fashion that will allow salvage of a powered armor suit and weapons. Considerable bounty will go to the unit who delivers Aran to command, dead or alive. That is right. Oh shoot, I'm being shot at. Space Pirate encrypted data code. Decode test subject ZD, hereafter referred to as Metroid Prime, was recently discovered in a cavern by mining crews. It quickly dispatched the miners, but was eventually contained by security units and drones. Once contained, we were able to begin studies upon Metroid Prime. The results have been astonishing. It is genetically similar to Metroid's, albeit on a highly evolved level. It displays a limitless capacity for phazon infusion and shows no phazon-based degeneration whatsoever. It continues to grow in size, and while it has manifested some psychotic behavior, the cold fields we use to pacify remain effective. Authorization for advanced studies on Metroid Prime have been approved. Shipment of military-grade plasma artillery cannons is en route to Talon 4. The Enginoid Star Marines we acquired them from were letting them sit in a warehouse. Our elite pirates, on the other hand, will put them to good use very soon. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Sorry. Good enough. Don't tell me that's where the save point is at. No, that's not where the save point is. I will go in there to just discover what is in there. Just to get this on the map. And it's blocked. Rock slide is blocked off this passage. Security level Tau will be in effect until further notice. All leaves canceled pending downgrade of alert status. Consumption of elite nutrient mix by non-elite units is strictly prohibited. Failure to comply will result in a 50% ration reduction for a decacycle. 10 years. Kind of harsh. Bioform Samus-Aran continues to assault our holdings on Talon 4. Security has been compromised in multiple areas. Casualty rates are rising. Command has authorized a sizable bounty for the capture or termination of Aran. Report to your field officers for details. New pirate entry. Space Pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 11222A. B. Science team is attempting to reverse engineer Samus-Aran's arsenal based off of the data acquired from her assaults on our forces. Progress is slow but steady. Command would dearly enjoy turning Aran's weapons against her. We believe we can implement beam weapon prototypes in 3 cycles. Aran's power suit technology remains a mystery, especially the curious morph ball function. All attempts at duplicating it have ended in disaster. 4 test subjects were horribly broken and twisted when they engaged our morph ball prototypes. Science team wisely decided to move on afterward. That's horrible. That's disgusting. Metroid aggression levels are rising. Be alert for any attempts by Metroids to escape from quarantine areas. Their energy absorption ability is not able to disrupt our force fields, but continued exposure to phazon may change things for the worse. Reports on hunter activity are in. Analysis indicated that the hunter is using morph ball technology to infiltrate our facilities, recalibrate sensors to search for morph ball energy signatures. Evaluation of plasma artillery cannons is complete. The weapons are fully functional, but a flaw has been discovered. Subpar thermal shielding gives them a high heat signature. This can make them easier to target for enemies with enhanced vision capabilities. Plasma artillery cannons. Facility commands request for elite pirate transfer to security forces granted. Prepare units EPG 8644 and EPG 8656 for field duty at once. I wonder what those are. Security alert. Computer systems compromised. Bioform Samus Aran has cracked our systems. The hunter can access our system at will and is able to bypass most of our security programs. Use manual locking systems when possible. Oh, that's probably what those are. The surges coming from the compound. Central dynamo. Right. Force field offline. Access granted. Space pirate encrypted data decoded. Metroid Prime continues to feed and grow ever larger in the impact crater caves. Its hunger knows no bounds, and it has begun to manifest unusual mutations since its reach. These include armor plating on its epidermis and mechanical outgrowths that generate defense screens. These screens render it invulnerable to most weapon systems, but a flaw in the mutation leads to increased vulnerability to certain weapons. It compensates for this by shifting the screens quickly. This latest development concerns security units greatly. They feel it's a matter of time before Prime corrects this defect and renders itself invulnerable to all weaponry. Containment would be near impossible if this were to occur. Okay, so it's just about um, security request deployment of elite pirates in Metroid quarantine areas. High casualties suffered by standard pirate units deployed in Metroid areas is not acceptable. Reconfiguration of security, deploy new drones to mission critical areas immediately. Phazon infused fungal harvesting continues. Replacement of decatricate tritical with phazon infused fungal matter in elite ration mix has been authorized. Oh, okay, so they're feeding their elite pirates with phazon infused food. It's kind of gross. So they're feeding them steroids or like this DNA kind of altering bioengineered food. We are particularly interested in a number of curious Chozo artifacts we have been able to recover from a number of religious sites on Talon 4. These relics resonate with power, and yet we are unable to harness them in any way. Science team is attempting to fuse them together with phazon, believing that a link might exist between them. We know that these artifacts are linked to the Chozo temple that blocks full access to the impact crater. We have yet to crack this enigma. However, command grows impatient regarding this matter. Results must be produced soon. Who are their leaders, I wonder? It's probably Ridley and then someone else. Space pirate encrypted data decoded. Results are in from field studies on extinct bioform group Chozo. We believe that Talon 4 was holding a great Chozo empire brought low by the meteor strike. Planetary devastation brought an end to the Chozo, yet remnants of their society remain. We are studying these relics in an attempt to harness their power. What is of no use to us, we destroy. In time, we shall have all the need we shall have all we need from this dead race, and shall wipe this planet clean of their ugly ruins. The dead should serve the living, not hinder them. Okay. There have been numerous incidents involving spectral entities at Chozo ruin sites. Several personnel have been assaulted by these Chozo ghosts. Few have survived. Survivors speak of swift attacks from nowhere, brief sightings of the enemy, then nothing, only to be followed by another attack. Science team believes these attacks are in response to our efforts to recover Chozo relics and artifacts. Somehow these entities are able to interact with the physical world, and it appears they wish to keep their artifacts to themselves. We will make them pay for such arrogance, for even ghosts can be destroyed. Report any signs of ration rejection by elites at once. Okay. Subject Metroid Prime's breach has been contained. Reports indicate that it sensed a large batch of raw phazon in the lab from within the stasis tank and broke through the glass. Using previously unsuspected strength, besides consuming all the phazon, Metroid Prime assimilated several weapons and defense systems from fallen security units. It has suffered no ill effects from said assimilation. Indeed, it began to use its newly acquired weapons against us. Once we pacified it, we were unable to remove the assimilated gear without threat to the Metroid Prime. Gear is now an integral part of its body. Command is intrigued by this newfound ability and has ordered further study to commence at once. So they discovered a Metroid Prime, a singular Metroid Prime that is phazon infused, or I guess like has like automatically infused itself with phazon, like assimilated it. So it's like automatically assimilating to the elements around it, probably um, altered and produced by the phazon radiation itself. So it's like growing and mutating from the radiation. And now it's mutating and assimilating weapon parts. It's only a matter of time before it starts assimilating body parts and pirate body parts, and soon maybe Samus Aran body parts, or when I shoot it, um, power beam body parts. It might create a body for itself. Increase phazon portion of elite pirate ration by 18%. This is pretty cool. I like this story. Planetary stealth technology is back online. We have evaded detection by the battle cruiser Emons. The brief lapse in planetary security caused by the crash of our frigate is over. Now we can concentrate our efforts on the Hunter. So that spacecraft was basically a cloak for their presence here on Talon 4, and Samus destroyed it. We destroyed it. Replacement of standard hatch covers continues. Steel covers will be replaced with cordite and bendesium covers in 2 decacycles. Well then, I think I should blow those up too. What is that? Oh, this is a mining facility. That's cool. That's neat. I like that. All right, here we go. Moving on.